Yeah. I want to try and get it made into, you know.
Yeah, and the character sheet and everything.
Perfecto mundo. So you are on your mounts and you're flying higher and higher above this newly formed crater that where there once was an outpost village. You can see people running away from the cracks and the houses that are just crumbling. You can see parents holding their children cradling their dogs or pets, just trying to flee from all of this. You're going higher and higher and turning towards where the last known location of the castle is.
So how big is the breakup for all the people running?
Oh, give me a second. Think about the cracks are roughly from the epicenter, from the church where that was, about 300 to 400 feet every crack that are there. So it's basically engulfing all of it.
I was gonna try and teleport people out, but all right.
It's worth a try if you want to. You can maybe save 1 or 2 families that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn all my spells that I can. I have
Okay.
Dimension Door, I should.
Okay. Dimension Door, you can take 1 person with you.
Let me see what the higher levels does. It might just be 1 person, but
And you are still polymorph though, in giant eagle form.
well, I mean, I can do that more than once, so I mean, I could land
True.
and do that. Yeah, it looks like just 1.
You can also carry up to 2 to 3 people on you.
On as a
2
giant
adults
eagle.
and 2 adults and 1 child.
That's what I'll do. I'll swoop down and find the first 3 people that are running close like family.
Okay.
If I can find them.
Make a perception check with advantage because you do have keen senses as a giant eagle. "16. You do see a woman cradling a toddler, a newborn, almost a newborn, in her English words, arms, and what looks to be like a young teenager with her that is trying to both run away and also at the same time fight off the skeletons and zombies that were roaming around the city or town.
Okay, I screech real loud, then I dive down. Try just so the others maybe be like, "What the hell?"
I would like everyone to roll perception check except for Snevens to see if you guys notice it. I would say the only one that can carry at the moment is Snevens, because everyone else mounts are at capacity with your family members.
Not mine.
Don't you have the no?
I think,
Gunda.
Yeah.
Gaston has the sister.
Yeah.
Lumicris's sister.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone except for Maggie notices that Lumi is diving down.
As I see that, a platinum is heavier than a gold, right?
Interesting question. Let me take a look up the density of platinum.
Yeah, platinum is heavier than gold if you're going for like the standard thing. I thought like in the universe.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I would like to take out a platinum and see if I could hit some skeletons on the head from up high.
I like that.
And just clear the way, because I see him diving down. I would just like to clear the way for the person I see him aiming for.
I like that. Sure, go ahead.
Do you want like a dexterity attack or?
Dexterity attack, yes.
Resolves by herself on Jerry.
Yeah, so you can.
She's gonna follow Lumi.
When it's just an attack like that, do I add a proficiency bonus or just straight up dexterity?
I'm gonna say yes because shits and giggles. So that is definitely a hit.
Just aiming for like the skeleton is chasing the woman he's diving down for.
Sure. Roll. Let's see.
1d4 or 1d8?
1d8 plus your proficiency bonus. You knock it onto the ground with a small crater-sized hole in the back of the head of the skeleton. It is not dead, but it is prone and having a hard time getting up again.
And I'll just shout to Ludicrous like, "I helped!" as I'm flying away with his sister.
Yes. Okay. Chaos. You have room on. I always forget Jerry. Yes, Jerry. Jerry for either 2 children or 1 adult.
Yeah, I said she was going to try and follow him. She has to coax Jerry to dive after him.
Easy enough. When you both land, you land a few seconds after Lumicris, and the family, they look terrified and they crying, tears all over the place. What do you guys do?
I
Tell her to give her son the child. I'll do it.
yeah,
I forgot he's an ego.
I lower down, like kneel down, because see if they'll notice to get on.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
With the help of persuasion of Chaos, even though this is all very confusing, she takes her chances with the toddler and jumps up on your back. The teenager are gonna jump up on Jerry, and he takes out his bow and is ready to fire on anything that he can see underneath him.
You mean she jumped on Lumi's back?
The mother with the toddler is on Lumi's back.
Yeah, you said
And-
me.
Ah, I'm sorry. It is
It's
one of
okay.
those days.
I didn't even notice. It's okay.
And yeah, and the teenager is jumping on Jerry with you, Chaos.
And she's gonna have Jerry kick off into the air.
So yeah, you managed to rescue at least one family.
All right. Yeah. Fly. I'm not gonna fly too very high. I don't want to scare him.
Okay. How
Also,
high?
I want to make a small correction. You were saying that the baby was close to newborn. I think you're meaning the word infant, not toddler.
Thank you, infant.
Probably just like 100 feet.
It's below 1 year of age.
Yeah, because toddlers are 2.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So 100 feet up.
Yeah. Once
And,
like if the zombies are like chasing us, I'll go a bit higher. But after they stop, I'll go back down to around 100 feet. Kind of cruise.
Okay. Are you also that cruising height, Chaos?
Yes, pretty much.
Okay. Both of you.
Given the boy enough time to try to shoot some of the
Okay.
zombies.
Both of you do dexterity saves.
Oh no.
Saves?
Saves, because the zombies do have arrows.
Oh. Okay.
Oh fuck.
Okay, you take Lumicris an arrow to the knee.
My bird knee.
I just rolled my eyes at that.
You take 2 piercing damage.
Rah!
But you're still flying. The woman is terrified, but she's holding on to what she can hold on to, your giant feathers and her infant. And the kid at the back of you, on Jerry, he crits one of them.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god. Oh,
So
wow.
he does 12 damage to one of them, knocking it prone. And he's like looking. None of you can see this, but he's like super proud of himself. Like, yeah, I did that.
The mindless skeleton is super proud of himself.
No, the teenager is very proud of himself that he managed to hit the zombie skeletons down below and critted. So, how far off would you like to fly, all of you?
Well, only up to about 50 minutes.
50. Okay.
Or this baby's gonna die. Because my polymorph will fall off. And we'll go crashing.
Let's say we're moving like 45, 50 kilometers an hour, so about 40 kilometers away.
There you go. Yeah.
No, fair enough. That is still some pretty good distance to catch your guys' breath. So, after some time, you start flying in a pattern with one another, so you can easily signal one another to go down. You land. The woman is thanking each and every one of you, just crying and thanking, and the teenager runs to his mom's and said, "Did you see that? I hit it! I hit it!"
After putting down Lumicris' sister safely next to me, I would just like to wander over to the woman and ask her, like, you're handsome. Did your husband get eaten by the zombies, and are you available?
She is just crying her eyes even more.
Oh, Gaston.
I'll back away slowly and saying sorry.
I can hear Ronya in the background.
Oh Lord. I'll try to calm her down. Like it's okay.
Yeah,
don't
she
worry.
is crying her eyes out.
We'll get you back to the nearest town and.
So, plans, everyone.
Well, we have Lumi's sister, so maybe she's been thawing out. Maybe talk to her. She might know something.
Make a medicine check. She is still unconscious, breathing more normally, but still unconscious.
Lumi, your leg.
Oh yeah, you're
Huh.
bleeding.
Huh? There's just an arrow. Ah!
Yeah, there's just an arrow.
Are you still in polymorph?
No, I'm standing there like, oh God. Hmm. I didn't. Then I guess I'll sit down because I didn't notice the arrow.
Jank it out and just
Yeah.
like.
I'm gonna make a medicine check on him.
I've
Go ahead.
just gently laid Lumicrace's sister down on some grass next to the griffin.
Oh, you are still on the glacier.
I am.
Oh yes. 15. It looks like it mostly just hit flesh, so he will be okay.
Ah, I'm fine. I'm just a big baby.
Right, I'll try and make like a snow pillow, and I'll put my robe on top of her. The spell thief robe.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'll go sit next to her and wake up.
Nothing.
I want to check on my sister.
Go ahead.
She ain't normally this quiet.
Same there. Also breathing more normally, but still having you cannot wake her at the moment.
I'm just gonna lay down with her and cuddle with her to warm her up.
Lumicris, roll an Arcana for me with advantage. $22. That's fucking great.
Hmm.
So you figure that whatever has happened to them has put them in some type of magical coma. And you can only imagine that they were not in there for too long, and Tiamat has been in there for centuries, maybe even eons. You do not know, but way longer than at least your family. So you do not know if it's going to be a time period for them to wake up naturally, but what's ever going to happen is you have time before Tiamat awakens.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not infinite amount of time, but you still have time.
I think we grabbed some stuff like that.
Healing fruits. Yes, that is basically the equivalent of one greater healing. One of those is one greater healing.
I think I had 2 of those.
I do not remember how many each of you took.
Written it down somewhere, but I'm pretty sure I took 2 of them.
I remember something like that. I can't be 100%.
Could I try and like break one of the fruits and just pour it onto Luma's sister's lips?
Roll a d4. Okay, you all collectively have 4 together.
Well,
Right.
let's try it on the family members.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna create a bonfire. Like I'm gonna tell everybody, just hold on, let me don't step in this spot, okay? And I'm just gonna create. I know
Awesome,
it's ice,
awesome.
but it's magical fire for a minute, and I'll just keep it up every 45 seconds.
It's fine. So you guys have done this before, and you can even put tinder and firewood that you would have in your backpacks normally. Not much, but still some that you can just put on it, and when the normal fireplace goes out, then you still have the normal one.
Okay, that's what we'll do.
Yeesh. So you all of you, even Kasura, takes one of the apples, break it up, and feed to your family members. You can you have 2 left. No, 1 left.
Alright.
There are 3 family members.
Yep. Does anything happen to family members?
Actually, it does.
We just kill them.
No. A bit more color comes back to their cheeks, not being this deadly sickly pale as they've been before, like someone who would be in hypothermia, but more color comes back to the cheeks. So it definitely helped.
We're gonna need a cleric, but that did help, obviously.
I still have some healing potions if you want to use them.
I mean, we could try.
I hand one of my greater healing potions to Lumicris.
How many healing potions do you guys have?
I have 2 greater, 1 small.
Okay.
I have now 1 greater and 1 small.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a couple of those greater ones, and
Okay.
supreme, and a superior. Well, 3. Oh well, man, I got a lot.
You have been hoarding them.
Well, no, I don't get hit often.
Okay, so you take the greater healing potion and feed it to Lumicris's sister. Just a tiny bit more color comes back to the cheek, and the breathing is way more normal. But nothing more than that.
I give 1 greater portion to my sister as well.
I'm gonna say
Same thing there.
that their physical form is getting better, but we need something to do with their minds. There's something that magical ice did something clearly. Like,
Rasol, you're smart. Could you maybe take a look at Lumi's sister for us?
She says nothing, but she does comply. So what do I need to roll?
Either medicine or medicine or arcana. Okay, you can, as before, you deduce that this is not a normal coma. This is a magical induced coma. It's gonna take magical means to get them awake again. It's not gonna be easy, but it's a hell of a lot easier than a giant dragon god.
Rasol, do you sense anything? Because you're the smart one, I think.
She's just gonna give you a look for that.
All right,
I'm smart.
Yeah, but my character doesn't know it's a medical induced coma at the moment.
I know. he's just. I'm smart.
It's basically what Lumi deduced.
Well,
We're
that sounds like a
gonna need
problem for a medical caster.
We're gonna need a cleric or something, or a druid even.
She just turns her back on the group and goes back to Jerry and just buries her face against his neck. She is not happy right now. She's just not having any of it.
Rasol, why was your uncle there with the dragon priest?
Correction, you do not know that it was her uncle yet.
Oh,
Only Lumi and Maggie know.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Well, never mind. I don't. I redact.
It's a good thing you don't know, because she would chew you out for asking that.
Well, it's a legitimate question, actually. Oh, sorry.
Do you have the stones to ask, Lumicris?
I think that would be out of character knowledge.
I know, it would, it would. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. He knows why.
I get 1 out of character knowledge per year, okay?
Yeah. So well, these people don't seem to get healed well. Should we? I turn to the woman. Do you know of any village that has like a witch doctor, like something like that, around here?
Why are you talking like you are drooling, Gunda?
Because I have 6 intelligence.
That doesn't matter. You can still talk normally.
Yeah, but I'm also drunk, so it helps.
Okay.
When did you get drunk?
Oh no, no.
In real life.
Oh, okay.
The closest one is Mirabar.
We've been there.
You guys have been there. There are some smaller churches there that maybe can help.
What about this woman and where are you guys gonna go?
We're gonna go down to Mirabar. I have family there.
Is your family wealthy?
You look at her and she's standing in rags, like, no.
Oh, well, if we're going down there, like, put in a good word for us. Here's 2 platinum.
That is one way to spend platinum. She just lights up, and but still choking back tears, and just says, "The 7 blessings on you."
Are you gonna be able to safely get there from this glacier? We can.
I have
help?
my son. I would greatly appreciate it. Usually when we get trading, there's a big caravan, and that is not coming until 2 months more, and not even now. You can spend your platinum however you guys want.
I God.
Well, should we go down to Mirabar and try and like find a cleric or something? Like maybe wake up Lumicris' sister and the other family members.
We can try a Mirabar.
I think to kill Tiamat or at least stop her awakening, we should know how they got put into the magical, the sleeping state they are.
There's probably a ritual they did down. I'm not sure though. Like, he said they could just put them in it, so that's all we really know at the moment. Maybe when we get back to the castle, we can find a library from there that might have information on stuff up here in Magical Ice, or.
So, do we set out for the magical floating castle?
Yeah, I'm thinking so too.
Yeah,
Maybe we can ask our monk friend if he would know anything about how to get them back.
Oh,
Nope.
That guy. Never liked him. Never liked him. He was always so self-righteous about things, especially when he was in the military.
I don't know. I'll be honest. I was really drunk. I don't remember him.
That actually checks out.
Fair enough. Well, I do remember him, and he did help a lot in the past, so... and we did say we were gonna meet up with him, so I do think that would be a way to go.
Oh, well, let's help these people get to Mirabar and maybe see if there's a cleric while we're there. And
Okay.
then to the castle, right?
Okay. It will take you about, well, 24 hours without rest to get to Mirabar.
I'm gonna pick up my the cloak again from Lumi's sister. Well, no, I'm still gonna wrap her in it and let Lumi fly with her instead. And can we find some can we take some snow that is not magical and just melt it so we have something like the family members can drink on the way so they don't die from thirst?
Easy enough.
I can melt all kinds of ice.
Well, not magical, obviously, because you
No,
failed
no.
that previously.
You want them to have water or not?
Character.
Right now.
Easy enough.
You just don't know how to shut your mouth. It's on a motor.
So, are you gonna rest here for the night where you are, or are you going?
Is it
Further.
pretty dark, or what time is it at the moment? Well, approximately.
Yes, I forgot push to talk. It was very early morning when you went to the village and down to the church, so it would still be like pre-noon.
We're gonna keep going as much as we can.
Okay.
I don't know how our mounts are gonna handle all these people, but
Well, can't you turn into that eagle thingy again and carry people, and I'll keep your sister safe?
for an hour.
Yeah, but we can fly for an hour, then wait for an hour, then fly for an hour.
I have one more cast left.
Oh, but let's try and get as far as we can, then we can take a long rest. Because as I'm skirmishing through my backpack, I find out I have no rations left.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Well, I have some. Don't worry.
Okay, so first,
So we'll fly for an hour, about an
Okay.
hour, and then we're just gonna
In
travel
eagle
on
form.
foot. Yeah.
okay.
Can we push it to the limits? Like, try and fly as hard as we can?
I am more than willing to allow an Arcana roll to see if you can prolong the casting of the polymorph, but only in this situation.
What? I was checking my meta magic to see if I had anything that helped as well. No, I can turn 2 people into with polymorph. But I'll try. Let me think.
So roll an Arcana. Yeah. You prolonged it for 1 more hour.
Sweet.
But you're gonna be tired.
Well, I was gonna say, what am I gonna? How many points of exhaustion is that gonna give me?
Nothing. But if you were to travel beyond that, even outside of the polymer form, you are going to take exhaustion, 1 exhaustion level.
Okay. Well, I'll probably push it after the 2 hours, and I'll take a point of exhaustion.
And really pushing, all the mountain animals, you can get basically to the base of the mountain.
I've seen like birds and stuff flying a V formation. Could it do that to reduce the drag on the animals?
Definitely.
I just shout to Rizal and Lumi, let's fly in a V formation because that seems smart.
Yeah, okay, I'll go first. I want to be the point.
And then after an hour, you should like head back a bit and let someone else take the front.
Okay, just yell out and let me know. In case I forget.
Awesome.
Does anyone have a sundial up here?
No, but you have a walking compass.
Who?
Maggie?
Maggie.
Oh,
This is her favorite terrain.
Maggie, when it's been 1 hour, tell us.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You polymorph into the giant eagle again. This time the eagle looks more muscled and well toned, and it looks bigger and faster than the normal one.
Kind of
that you have
flex a
done
little
before.
bit.
Exactly.
Let me
Like
stretch.
boom those feathers. Like really perk up the feathers.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna stretch a little here.
So the teenager jumps back to Rizal and asks, "Is it okay if I go with you again?"
She just offers him a hand up, but she says nothing
He
except
takes
for a
it.
single nod.
He takes it and pulls himself up. After he helped his mother and infant baby brother to sit securely, and you fly off.
Ah.
1 hour goes by. You start to see a lot of smoke behind from where you were. It's a faint trickle, but it's definitely smoke.
Ah.
Sorry.
I love you,
It's okay.
Stevens. A bird with
Yeah.
many emotions.
Ah. Yeah, yes,
So-
he is.
Yes, an hour goes by. You really feeling the strain in your muscles, Lumi.
Mm.
I yell out, an hour has passed.
I'll
fall back.
take the lead with Griff.
Okay.
All right.
So you switch up a little bit in the V formation, but keep on flying.
And Lumi should be in the back of the V formation now.
Yes, to have as little drag as possible.
Yep.
I think that's how it works.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is. It is.
Okay. So it's starting to be midday, little bit into midday. The sun is still very high up. An hour passes. You starting to really feel the magic waning, Lumi. You can just see the base of the mountain change, the spine of the world in front of you.
Mhm.
Maybe 400 feet, 500 feet. You do not know, but it is getting closer.
he keeps coming out of position, trying to get back in and stuff. He's not looking good. Feathers are falling out.
Yeah.
I won't notice this. I'm in front and just focused on not Lumi's sister falling off the Griff.
Yeah.
As I hear the eagle scream, I just turn my head and I see, and I shout loudly, "Guys, I don't think our eagle friend is doing very well. Should we land?"
Nah.
That's an
Eagle
open
nods.
question.
Eagle nods.
The eagle nods. The eagle starts to decline in height, trying to make a soft landing. A soft, swift landing.
Yeah. I hope he just collapses afterwards.
Oh yeah, like the woman. You don't even give enough time
I
for the
just
woman
changed
to
back.
exactly to not jump off. You just change back, and she's like sitting on you.
Just face down. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't see Lumi anymore, so I'm turning towards Resol because she's the smartest in the group, and I ask her, "What are we doing now?"
Landing.
Oh, all right. And I force Griff down.
You can see him pretty well.
Oh yeah, there is Lumi, a woman on him, and a bunch of feathers that are slowly disappearing into the ether.
If dragons could sweat.
If dragons could sweat, yes.
I'm gonna say he's just snoring. Just completely out.
Fair enough. The woman is still not sitting anymore. She's standing and looking over. Like, are you okay? And she starts waving in all the rest.
Just sleep it away now. Oh,
Okay.
thank you. When I wake up.
It's gonna be a rough rest. You can take a short rest, or you can take a long rest here if you guys feel like it.
I mean, if I was awake, I would be like long.
Long rest.
Yeah, sure. Long rest.
I
Okay.
can't fly anymore. So
So, question now. The magic user that used shape and shape water was Maggie, and the one to freeze it was Lumicris, right?
I mean, they can wake me up. He just like he's exhausted, so he fell asleep right away.
No, the shape water and the freezing was both me. It was Lumicris that melted the ice.
Okay. Okay, so it's gonna be harder to make us camp here, because if I remember correctly, you left your tents in Lurkwood.
Or the glacier, one of the two.
One of the two, yeah.
Because I think we just left the camp. We didn't. I don't know if we picked up everything or not.
And how much food do you guys have? Rations, all in all.
None.
12.
Well, that's enough for 12 people.
6.
How many days has it been since we shopped for rations? I would say like 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Then I have 15.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be like jerky and stuff like that anyway. So.
And you guys have been feeding your mounts, right?
Yeah, and the dragons.
Yes.
Yeah, I had like 20
Okay.
some. So.
Okay, good. Keep in mind this for later, that you can easily use the mounts as packs also that they can carry majority of camping supplies and such.
Yeah. Jerry should have makeshift saddlebags on him anyway. So that's where
Raijin's
most of
too
my
young to
rations.
consume a full ration.
Oh yeah,
All
that's
my
for sure.
stuff like rations and stuff like that's on Jerry right now.
Okay, so let's see, how many are you guys?
Well, if you're counting the dragons and us and the 2 family members, I think we're 11.
With Kasura and
Oh, with
Ursula?
Kasura and her sister, I think we're 13 at the moment, if we count the
Kasura
dragons
has a
and the family
brother.
members.
Yeah, but Kasura's brother is also unconscious.
Yeah, but we still need to use some ration to try and the water, basically.
Yeah, I have to give them water at the very least. I don't think they can chew anything, so.
Okay, so who will make the camp?
I'll assist with making the camp, but I won't be doing it.
So whoever is gonna make the camp is gonna do a survival with advantage.
I'll do it.
$17. It takes you a while. It's not the most comfortable, but it will protect against some of the harsh wind. And if it were to rain, you manage to find a small crevice in the glacier that you can go down a bit to get away from the wind and some protection from the rain.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna tell Griff to huddle up with the dragons to give them warmth, because, well, why not?
Fair enough.
Yeah, and Rizal have Jerry do the same.
Oh, they're all friends at this point. So they are huddling together to keep warm.
Sweet, I'm sleeping. Unless someone wakes me up.
So
during the night, could I just teach there's a kid with us, right? Or is it just like a toddler?
a teenager is with also, yes.
Yeah. Could I just give him some pointers in how to use a rapier during like the evening watch? I can take first watch.
Okay, fair enough. So Gaston take first watch. Who takes second?
I will.
Okay, and the third.
I can.
Oh.
I was just gonna volunteer Kasura.
Oh, sure.
Volunteer
And the
Kasura.
I'll
13
wake up.
rations that need to be marked off, is it 13 rations all in all or per person?
All in all.
I marked one off already because I was gonna do mine just for whenever I woke up. But if you need more, there's 10 more in my bag. So
I can skip supper for one night if the need arises.
well, like I said,
I
I've got
don't-
10. So
I don't eat much, so I will give you 5.
So me and Maggie can share one ration. So we need to mark off 12 rations.
I've marked one off as well. So we need 11. I have 10 total left.
I marked off 5 all in all.
Oh, you marked off 5, so there's 8
Yeah.
more needed. All right, I'll mark out 7 more.
No, 6 more. 12 all in all. 7 plus 5.
Oh,
So you are eating, Gaston, or no? Or not?
I'm taking whatever Maggie doesn't want.
Okay.
Rizal's
What-
gonna take meat for Raijin, but she's gonna refuse to eat anything.
Okay. I would need. What is your Constitution modifier, Gaston and Rosal?
+4.
+2.
Okay, so it's fine. You can go a minimum 1 week without food before you get exhaustion. At least considered to the rule set. Okay.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it could be worse.
For first watch, I'm gonna brag about how we slayed a dragon and took its eye to the teenager, and I'm gonna try and teach him some skills with a rapier.
Okay. So you spend some time with him. Do you have an extra rapier?
No, but I'm gonna just show him like how to fight with it, and then we're gonna hand it to him and give him pointers.
Okay. Okay. He is still very exhausted from out the whole ordeal, but he is very enthusiastic about it. Not the greatest at this moment. He holds it very sloppily, and when he thrusts it, it goes like on an slight downward angle.
I'll give him some pointers, but he'll get the hang of it, and I'll also tell him that this was the rapier that stabbed a dragon in the eye, and if he's very carefully, or if he's very politely could ask maybe our dragonborn friend if he could see the eye before tomorrow.
He just holds the rapier and just, wow, just like the start of a teenage years where everything that is gruesome is cool for teenage boys.
Yeah, you might be able to see like an actual dragon eye encased in magical ice if you want to, but you have to ask Lumicris and I point towards him where he's snoring.
Okay, I will, but I don't want to disturb him.
No, tomorrow morning.
Okay. I will, thank you.
And that's first watch.
That's first watch.
I'll-
Make a perception with disadvantage.
Haha! Fuck you!
Aha!
You don't see much over the horizon. You still see the plume of smoke, but no movement as of now.
Do I see the plume of smoke even down here in the crevasse?
Well, there's not enough room to do the thrust, so I'm guessing that you were out.
Oh, yeah. All right, cool. Yeah.
And it's still light out. But still, no movement around. Resol, second watch.
I carefully move over to Rasal and I just sort of poke her with my index finger. Pointy finger? What do you call that in English?
Is it index?
Index finger.
Oh, index finger in the shoulder, like Rasal. It's your watch now, second watch. And I go to bed next to Griffin the Dragons.
She just glares at your back and groggily gets up.
And before I go to bed, I just whisper, everything was quiet, and I could still see the plume of smoke, but everything was quiet.
She just gives a nod.
Okay. Anything you would like to do?
Yeah, she's gonna work on bonding with Raijin.
Okay. Animal handling with advantage. This is also the last animal handling you will have to do. 25.
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh god, that nat one.
Wait,
So-
that was a 1, and you hit 22 on a 1?
I have plus 12 in animal handling.
Yeah, but shouldn't be 13?
That is weird. Hold on, let's look at it. Either way, it's 25, but
Yeah.
No, she rolled 10.
oh, why is it red?
Oh.
I have no clue why it's
I don't
red.
know either.
Never mind.
I hit
anyway.
it. I picked advantage.
Hmm.
Maybe
Maybe that's why- that's why it's red then.
It's the worst advantage roll, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's go with that.
that's what. Okay, anyway.
So after these weeks that you have gone with Raijin now, you're spending time. You have taught him a lot in this short amount of time. And the first word he utters to you in Draconic is mother. You have created a bond really strong with this Behir. You get the feeling that if you were to become separated, he would do everything in his power to get to you. If you were into trouble, he will do everything to protect you.
She's gonna smile down at him, and in Draconic she'll reply, Sia Divdru, my son.
Slight purring comes from the Behir, and it nestles in.
She's just gonna hold him against her and stroke and just pet him.
Perception check, please. Advantage because it's still daylight.
Here we go. Here we go. Maybe.
And
Okay.
same roll.
Same roll. 25. You see the same smoke. You peer really hard and really, really far away. You see some movement. It is too far away to tell what it is, but you see some movement.
Yeah, she's got to keep that in mind and let everybody know later.
Okay. So that's the third watch. No, second watch.
And mine was second watch.
Yes.
When you volunteered Kazura, right, for the third watch?
Yes.
When we switch off, she's gonna point and tell her and tell her about the movement.
She grunts. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
You're welcome.
Whoops.
Shouldn't you have advantage on that roll?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how people did advantage.
When
There's
it
a
happens for
drop-down
me,
menu.
You can also hold control when you click on it.
Ah, okay. Okay. Can you guys see that?
Yeah, 17 and 10.
Okay.
The 17's grayed out. I've never seen that before.
I have no clue.
Let's not worry
I
though.
think it's because you rolled with disadvantage. No?
That could actually be it, because it became a minus when
Yeah.
I held over it.
Yeah, that's
I'm
disadvantage.
just super lazy, so I just hold control.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
well,
a drop-down menu on the add-on that you can pick, and you just select roll with advantage.
Yeah, but you got a 17, I think, at least. Or
yeah,
but
17.
I just love the dice roller in Roll20 because I miss rolling dice and playing tabletop. That's why I'm using it. Otherwise, I'm
Yes.
using the add-on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm.
But you can still use the add-on for that in. Well,
Yeah, but I like the excitement of
Yeah.
pressing in like how much I have and then rolling the dice and then just saying fuck because I roll a 1 again.
that is true. That is true. Okay, so she looks over the horizon at the same spot. The cluster is getting closer. She cannot tell what it is, but she's wary. So when the third watch is over, she wakes everyone up, for those that have been sleeping, and she says that there is something moving this way. I don't know if we should wait or if we should go. And she says this to everyone.
Ugh. Where is it?
And she points towards where the town was.
I'll run towards Griff and try and mount up and go into there to scout out. As I'm running, I'm waking the teenager up, like, talk to Lumi. And I'm gonna go up Griff and see if I can scout it out.
Okay. I'll deal with you in a sec. So when you run, the teenager is woken, but he is looking sheepishly at Lumi. And roll a perception, Lumicris.
Okay. Sitting there trying to take care of his sister, and
You notice that the kid is watching you intensely.
hello?
Yes, hi. The man that flew away, he said you had a dragon eye?
Oh yeah, somewhere in here. Hold on a second. Sorry, I got all kinds of stuff in here.
As your whole arm disappears inside of the.
I'll stick my head in too for a second.
He's just
I'll go halfway
awe
in,
and
so just my legs
wonder.
are sticking out.
awe and wonder from this kid.
Oh no! I come back out and I hold up the dragon eye, the big dragon eye.
And it's sizable. It's really sizable.
It's like bigger than my head.
Yes. And he's just looking at it, and he takes one finger and pokes it, and like, ew!
Hey, be careful of that.
I don't know how to be a teenager, okay? I was awkward back then too.
Above game, how are you using that as a focus? That's, that's
not
huge.
yet. Look, don't worry about it. It's magic.
It's magical and frozen, and we'll make a belt.
Oh, or at the very least, we'll use magic to shrink it down and put it on the end of a rod or something. Yeah.
Like a shrunken head.
Yeah, like we'll shrink and head it.
Lumicor is going from wizard or sorcerer to witch doctor.
Dang,
bang,
I love
bang,
a bang.
Oh my god, I don't know any of you.
So,
I love that song. I listen to it all the time.
it is catchy as fuck.
Yeah.
Gaston, perception check, advantage.
Yeah, sorry, I was basically putting on witch doctor.
Wait, what?
Cartoons.
What?
Ah.
did I have advantage or not? What do you say?
Advantage, yes.
Yeah, fuck it.
There they go.
So you fly up. The sun is in such an angle, so when you try to look down, it is reflecting off of the glacier and straight up into your eyes. You see nothing.
Does Griff see anything?
He most likely does, but he can't communicate that to you.
All right, cool. I'll just go down. Like, the sun is really fucking bright. Could anyone else scout out, because I can't see anything? I think I'm snowblind because I forgot to wear goggles.
I can
Slow
do it.
blindness sucks.
It does.
Okay, perception check, advantage. Maggie. 18, there we go. You see them, and it is like a handful of people, like halfly running, walking. They look tired, and you think that they might be survivors.
Okay. I go back and I tell to everyone that there is a handful of people there, but I don't think they're outruns. I think they're survivors from the glacier.
Oh, should I? Well, let's help. It looks like we're walking, everybody.
We know. Do we know the way to Mirabar? Like how to traverse the spine from here? I ask Maggie because favorite terrain.
You guys have only flown over. You haven't walked through the mountain.
That's why I'm asking Maggie.
Do I know?
No, you have only flown over. You haven't walked through the mountains.
Yeah, but
well, if we walk into the mountains, does she know the way south from into the mountains?
Oh yeah, like the back of her hand.
Well, either
Yeah.
way, we could still, even if like we don't actually fly out, we could still send scouts ahead with that are flying. You know, like to make sure we're not going to run into trouble or get lost.
For sure.
yeah, I can fly.
Now let's meet these people, I guess.
Okay.
Before we go, do I know if you people still have rope? I think I lost all mine with the camp supply.
Yes, you did.
No, I'm saying that in character. Do
But-
any of you people still have any rope or something like that, so we could tie down the family members still unconscious to the mounts, so we don't have to carry them?
I have 50 feet.
I got some too.
Kasura raises her hand and takes out 50 feet of rope also.
I have 50 feet too.
Oh, and Kasura has also 15 rations left.
Ah. Not much longer.
Not much longer, no.
I nod to Kasura and say, like, let's split it up as good as we can and help these people.
She nods.
All right, anybody coming with me to lead the people this way?
I'll go with you.
All right, everyone else, make sure everything's ready to go. Everybody's tied down.
Easy enough to secure the unconscious family members. And after an hour, you... yeah?
Lumicris's sister is still in the cloak.
Okay.
Like, covered in the cloak.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll start another fire for everybody too.
Good. Keep in mind that you will lose the
I know.
connection to it.
Yep, I know. I just want to protect her.
Okay, perfect.
Hey,
So
you guys,
after an hour, the masses of people are coming. It's not many. It's all in all 10 people.
That's still more than 3.
Yeah, and they are exhausted. They are crying, and you notice that there aren't many men here. They are mostly women and children.
I wonder. Before they get to us, I wonder if the men were forced to work for the cult. I don't say it too loud because of the lady here.
Can I hear it? I'm just.
Yeah, you said you came with me to stand out there, right?
And I'll...
Yeah, it's only you two are a little bit a ways to wave them in.
Well, Lumi, there were a lot more skeletons than when we arrived. Maybe they got turned.
It's possible. They're either slaves, skeletons, or joined the cult. So I guess maybe it depends on how naughty they were.
I think we need to find a cleric.
We do. We need to find more than that, though. We need to find a way to kill a big fucking dragon.
Well, we already have one. I trained a teenager with a rapier. He seems proficient enough.
All right, now we just need at least one more.
Oh, so another teenager. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
There's plenty of them around anyway. Got to get them while they're young. Well, anyway, I start waving my hand as the people get closer.
And as soon as they notice you guys, they start walking towards you with a small sigh of relief, but also they are shook. This has been an ordeal for them.
Is
Zel's gonna
everyone?
move behind Jerry, and she's gonna put her hood and mask on.
And the sun is starting to go down.
We are pretty far. Well, we're probably like 100, 200 feet away, so.
Yeah.
And we're like, what, 1 kilometer away from the spine of the world?
No, you were just straight up to the mountain pass.
All right,
like
cool.
the mountains.
All right, yep.
I'm not good with distance, so just roll with it, okay?
No, that's fine. We just know we're really close to the spine of the world mountains.
Yes.
It's starting to go up behind us.
Exactly.
Is this everyone? Are you all right?
One woman speaks up. And anyone that ran and survived.
No one.
Trying to choke back tears.
It'll be all right now. We're gonna go to Mirabar.
And she just says, "Thank you for waiting."
We didn't wait. You just happened to come across us when we were about to fly away.
Like elbow him in the side.
Ow! Ow! Sorry.
Look, he's an idiot. It's all right.
It's okay. We no one cares about our little town anyways, and we're just happy to see people that aren't dead.
Me too. Look, we don't have a lot of food here, but hopefully we can hunt some animals down as we go.
We will do whatever it takes to help out also.
Any of you women folk are skilled in hunting?
Okay, interesting. Roll perception.
God damn it.
You don't notice this at first, but one lady speaks up, and she holds a crossbow, and she's packed in furs. But she's a dwarf. And she, yes, me.
Would you mind going out and hunting some snow rabbits with me for food?
once we hit the mountains, yes.
All right.
We
And she looks at you straight on, like, don't you recognize me?
Oh yeah, I should probably remember her. She was the she had a shop, didn't she?
Nope.
Wasn't
No.
she the dwarf at the tavern?
Could be. Yeah, she is.
That was above game, by the way.
Yes.
like oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. I have so many notes. I have written it down, but she was like an insignificant character at the moment.
You tried to bed her.
Yeah, insignificant.
Wow.
And she gave you one of the biggest clues at the early of this second campaign.
Yeah, my character drinks a lot.
Nevertheless,
What's your name?
I don't remember her name. Fuck me sideways, where are those notes?
Yeah, exactly. I think I've written like 64 of just notes now.
In the past few sessions, I've become so bad at notes. Like, they ended up being so short. I don't even write down the really important stuff. It's just like 5 notes from the entire session. I'm like, okay.
Oh, no.
Dovina.
Dovina.
How you
Dovina.
spell it? Take it. Well, Dovina, we have a wonderful elf archer that can also help hunt. So the 3 of you, you should be able to feed everyone.
I'll help all that I can.
We're pretty low on rations, so we can feed the children probably, but we'll have to probably hunt for the adults.
Fair enough. I'll help as best as I can, and I'm pretty sure that all of us combined can figure something out. We just need to get into the mountains.
Yeah, we're pretty close. Look, right behind me over there.
Yeah, it's still a little bit to walk, but we're close.
Yeah, see? Yeah, follow me.
Everyone follows.
Anybody need a drink?
Dovina raises her hand like, I'll take one.
Pulls out the magnificent looking alcohol container, and he's like, here you go. Don't drink too much. It's basically infinite.
She just chugs.
Backwash.
I mentioned to Dovina that is not the usual dwarven brew that is stronger.
Yeah, I was
Backwash. Wow.
Look, it's magical. It gets rid of that, all right? Only alcohol
I
can be in
couldn't
that
help
container.
it. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Look,
And,
Lumicus thought of that, all right, when it was designed.
She takes a few heavy swigs of it, and she's like, woof! This is weak.
Yeah.
And she takes a few more. And after resting a little bit, she starts herding all the other people where they can sit down, and keeping the ones that do not have children furthest in the back, and that are somewhat combat ready if something were to happen.
Are there any women who look particularly ragged? Like I need to help them carrying children or carrying their rucksacks or whatever.
There are a few that are very, very ragged, like they are on the verge of collapsing. So majority of what they're carrying and such, and the children might need to be on the mounts.
I'll usher over Griff and
Okay, here. Before you leave, buddy, put him in the bag. Put your stuff in the bag for now. Well, and we'll deal with it the rest of the way. It's a big bag, trust me, guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna put everything actually everything I have except I only have my money pouch and my rapier. That's all I have at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna usher over Griff, and I'm gonna tell all the people like, don't be afraid. There's dragons here, but they're with us. They've been us since they were with us since we were child's right? Eggs. You told me about them being eggs, Lumi.
They were babies. They're okay. They're used to people. Just don't try to touch their faces without asking.
And I'm gonna usher Griff over to try and pack some stuff on him, while also still carrying Lumicris's sister.
Yeah, that's basically what you guys will have to do is put the unconscious people, maybe some injured people, and children. Children might need to walk also, but all the packs and such.
I can carry 2 people, or I can carry 1 person and drag 1 person. No, just drag behind me like a makeshift sled.
I figured as much. I didn't expect you to drag them by the hair.
But I'll try and. You know how you're walking when you're really drunk and you have your arms around your friends and all of you just in a row? I'll try and do that to 2 of the most ragged looking.
Oh, okay.
And just help them move along and yeah.
Basically, being a pillar.
Yeah, a pillar in the middle of them.
Okay. So, who is helming this expedition of this many people?
I'm looking directly at a ranger. Maggie,
Yeah.
would you lead the way? I'm normally not. I don't do the outside often, except when we're, traveling.
That is all right. I will lead the way.
Thank you.
It's gonna be a bit harder to track this because the sun is starting to set.
I can scout ahead if need be.
I have night vision.
Okay.
Now, I'll ask all the people. Do you feel like continuous travel, or do you need to wait?
We do whatever we have to continue, but
If you
maybe...
need breaks, ask. We're not slave drivers.
Okay,
We can stop.
Let's go for at least 2-3 hours.
All right. Sounds good.
Enough.
And the Dovina runs up to you, Maggie, and says, "I'll walk with you."
Of course.
Even though dwarves do not have night vision. Dark vision, I mean.
But she's a skilled huntress though, so maybe trained a bit.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, when you are traveling now by night, Maggie, it is, what was it, nature or survival? Yeah, nature or survival advantage with the help of Dovina. 23. You've easily enough find the safest path for everyone, and you are walking.
Rosal's gonna scout ahead if it's needed.
Awesome. Make an investigation or perception, Rosal.
I'm gonna do stealth first and foremost.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like, hey,
You-
Rizal.
You walk into the shadows and you're just gone.
Okay, what'd you say? Perception or what?
Perception or investigation, all depending on if you just want to keep a slight lookout or you effectively scouting ahead. Okay. You will help tremendously with the terrain here. You find where there are loose rocks, like boulders that are just on the verge of collapsing. You point them out. You also see. Yeah, with the 21, you would definitely see this. You also see tracks of not fresh tracks, but tracks of either ogre or troll. You're not completely sure.
She's gonna definitely point those out to Davina and Maggie.
Yes, so you make sure to beeline away from it.
Hell yeah.
No.
Don't all. We don't
I'm-
need that.
I use fire. Trolls are perfect. Sorry.
We are
Pierce.
going away from this.
A tear runs down his eye as he stares off in the distance.
There, Lumi.
I just
Not
managed to
now,
pick up a bit
look
of
at
conversation. I'm still helping the women. I'm like, Lumi, some of these might not make it, so you still can have fire.
Oh.
Hmm. I look
Kasura
back.
and,
Does anybody need help?
Kasura and Ursula are at the very back of the caravan of people to make sure that no one falls behind.
Okay.
Oh, Ursula is still with us.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
How are the dragons and mounts doing?
They're doing okay. This is not their favorite terrain. They would prefer flying, but especially Jerry, considering that he's a wyvern.
Yeah, poor baby.
Jerry,
But,
he's a complainer. Just ignore him.
He's gonna
But,
get treats from me later.
But they're holding in it.
I've sort of rushed the two exhausted women I'm with, and I talked to Rasal. Shouldn't we make the dragons scout, mayhaps?
Why would the dragons?
Because you speak dragon, right?
Lumicus taught me, yes.
Well, couldn't the dragons scout ahead and see if there's any trouble?
Why would they scout ahead when you have me?
Because they can fly and see a kilometer away.
Well, they're a little preoccupied, but I think you would best ask the ones that they're bonded to, not me.
Oh, but I just heard you speaking dragon to them, so I thought you could. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I'll slow back a bit and ask Lumi the same thing.
Well, they also have the people and all the stuff strapped to them, right?
Yeah, but we
Yes.
I don't think we need 3 dragons to carry the stuff that 10 survivors plus their kids had.
2 dragons.
Oh, 2. Didn't we have 3?
Two dragons and a wyvern.
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry.
Are they?
No,
Yeah,
it's fine.
I assume
thought-
they're all
I
loaded.
thought we had 3.
Are they all loaded down?
And you were.
Yes.
And Gaston was asleep when Rosal was on watch, so he wouldn't have heard her talk to Raijin.
Not, but he has heard you before talk.
Well, she'd be
Drakon.
talking to Jerry.
Yeah. But for Gaston's 6 intelligence, a dragon and a wyvern could be the same thing.
That's true.
And,
That's true.
And also, I've been on the floating castle, so I sort of know what dragon sounds like, but I don't know really.
Exactly.
Like, it could be French or it could be dragon speak.
I
It's
mean,
all Greek to me.
if Jerry doesn't have too much on him, he can scout.
Um,
'Cause I know the other three had the
well, all the
Family.
mounts have either family members, packs, or um, exhausted people that
okay.
cannot walk anymore, like elderly women.
Well, I look over at Jerry, who's probably got some people rested on him. I don't know.
All right.
Everybody seems loaded down. Good idea, though. Maybe we can use them to, when we're resting, we can have one of them scout that has the least amount of stuff on him.
If necessary, I can forego. I'm talking to Lumicrous. I can forego another ration for the mounts to have an extra. As long as I have water and a sip of your flask, I'm happy.
Oh, that's fine. I've got 4 rations left. That should be enough for the mounts at the moment.
I think we have to share between everyone here because the women and children look ragged, and
I know. I mean, Kazura and Ursula might have a lot more food. They didn't really help add in last time. I'm just saying.
I need to check Ursula's.
is Ursula here too?
Yes.
She's always
Oh.
eating candy, you know, so she might have something. At least maybe for the kids.
Oh yeah, Ursula is even when you glance over, you see her in the back of the caravan. Even in this very serious situation, she still has a smile on her face, and it feels nice.
Because she's a fucking demon.
Yes.
I only know that she's a little kid orc, and I'm like, oh, she's cute.
Yeah, same, but still.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, we'll just carry on.
Oh, she has no rations.
Okay.
She mentioned
I'll,
having eaten all her candy last time anyway.
Yes.
I'll forego
I
food
think
as
that
well.
was all her rations, by the way. She's only been eating candy.
Yeah, I'll probably.
Do we make camp or do we walk through the night?
It depends on the survivors. Once they say they need rest, we'll rest. They said they only wanted to go a couple hours to see how they felt.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 hours. But in the end, it's up to you guys.
Right. I know, but-
We'll walk with the survivors. If they can't make it, we'll stay with them.
Yeah.
At least I will.
No, we all will. If they need rest, we rest.
That's fine. Like, we'll keep going. And once it really seems bad for them, then that's when we'll stop. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep not pushing, but going.
Okay. Rasal,
Yes?
while you're out scouting, let me just find the correct notes.
She's got Raijin on her shoulder, and he's got 90 feet dark vision.
That is good.
Oh, I should probably have hit long rest. I'm like, why is my spells? Oh no.
No, we had a long rest. Yeah, we did.
Yeah. I forgot to mark it now.
Oh, yes. Rasal, you hear a voice in your head.
The first thing she's going to do is usher Raijin back into his satchel.
Are you okay? And you recognize the voice directly as Matar.
She's going to hesitantly answer,
Just out of character, is this backstory to Resol?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna totally mute. Just tell me when it's over. I don't want to know.
Okay, well, me and Rasal can go into a private one.
Hey, you guys can go into a private one. if you want.
Yeah, I didn't want to know because I think that's backstory that might have skewer my perception of what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. I was gonna suggest it anyway, since it's all by yourself. I like to be surprised.
Yeah, I like to metagame, but I don't like to metagame that much.
Yeah. When it comes to me, when it comes to like the backgrounds and RP and stuff, I don't like metagame.
Yeah, it's hard to, like, once you know the knowledge, it's hard to separate your player knowledge from your character knowledge.
Yeah, and I'm taking notes on everything that I hear from Poem, so it's hard not to know it afterwards.
Right.
Yeah, like, well, I try to ignore any information that I'm not supposed to know as a character, because if I remember it or write it down, then I'm gonna think long term that I knew it as a character. So
meanwhile, they're talking there. Should we, as a party, group up and just like huddle together and talk about how we're gonna fare through the night?
Yeah, we can. I mean, I'm sure that we can just walk together while because she's out scouting anyway. So
yeah. But I think some of the women folk in the group are getting tired and they've been fleeing for the life of the past day. So you might need to make camp soon.
We can. I'm sure there's some trees we can use and bushes and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, for sure. And we have rested well, so we can stay up longer to take watches.
Yeah, and Lunacris, maybe you and Dovina and Resol could go out on a scouting mission to, well, not scouting, like finding some food, and that makes, well, if you find a rabbit or something, you can burn off its fur.
Oh yeah, it's easy.
You can set something on fire.
Haha. Maybe we'll run into a troll.
Or just, cast fireball in the middle of, like, what's it called? Like, a den of rabbits, and they come out on fire and ready cooked.
Never tried that before.
That was my girlfriend's suggestion, by the way. She's a sadistic fuck.
Oh my god, that's horrible. All the little baby bunnies just burning alive. Yeah, I mean, Davina, Maggie, and I could probably go do it unless Rizal wants to come too.
Well, enough people need to stay behind as for watch.
Yeah,
so,
well, so just 3 of us should go at the most then.
Yeah, me, Maggie, Ursula, and Kassura are staying behind, I think.
I'm a terrible hunter, but I can go.
Come back too.
RP talk while you were down there.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
We decided to take a rest for the evening because the women are getting, the folk are getting tired as shit. And we'd like to ask Rasal, Dovina, and Lumicris to go on a rabbit finding mission.
Wouldn't it be better instead of Lumicris to take Maggie?
yeah, I was gonna go.
I was gonna say.
Oh,
Well, he just wants me to be able to burn something is all. I mean, I can
because,
burn.
Because I want Lumicris to be happy.
Well, he'll be happy when I come back with food, and then he'll burn things.
I'll burn the stuff when he comes back. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you are gonna need to try and find some firewood too.
Any,
Well, there is 3 of us going, and I am the one with night vision. I don't know who else here has
I
night
have
vision.
my dark vision goggles, so yes, I technically do.
I have dark vision.
Okay, well, whoever one of you wants to come to get firewood.
Dovina says that I might be better getting the firewood because I cannot see that well in the dark. Hold on. Gonna double check.
I create a bonfire.
Yeah, but
Magic.
how long does it last?
It's a minute concentration, but it's a cantrip, so I can keep it going until someone gets firewood. Right?
Okay, no, dwarves have dark vision, so she happily goes to help both firewood and hunting. Whatever you need her for.
And results, she's gonna let Raijin back out of the satchel, and she'll take this opportunity to teach him how to hunt, or at least try to.
Okay.
Before you leave, could I just ask? I just you go over to Lumicris and like, could I just have the dragon eye for 4 hours because I'm gonna entertain the children and tell them about how we slew the mighty dragon.
Of course, and I do have a spell that can help, make it like sparkle whenever you need as well.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's put on a show for the children. So they're in a horrible situation, but we can at least make it a little bit fun.
Yeah, we can try and tell a story.
Awesome.
With our prestidigitation and the dragon eyeball. I can make the fire flare up when dramatic moments.
So, just to irradiate, Maggie, Rizal, and Dovina are going hunting and getting firewood, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Kasura and Ursula will watch over the back end of the caravan and also keep a lookout for firewood.
Okay.
And Lumicris and Gaston are going to entertain the children and make them as comfortable as possible in this situation, correct?
Yeah, after we get the family members off the mounts and in a good spot.
And we're gonna melt some, we're just gonna melt some snow and have them at least drink something. I think.
Okay. That is easy enough. I would. Who is making the camp?
I'll assist again.
I guess me?
Yeah.
Okay, Lumicris. Survival, thank you.
I'll assist.
Advantage. 18. That actually pretty decent. With a little bit magic there, a little bit magic here, and you find a pretty decent sized cave. You look inside, and whatever have been living here before has long moved out.
Hey guys, there's totally nothing in here.
And you walk in, it stinks, like from feces and just dampness and mildew and stuff like that. But it keeps the wind away and it keeps you safe from the elements.
Okay guys, right over there is a giant pile of poop. Don't go lay over there.
And you, as soon as all the packs are down, all the animals are in, the women of the caravan, of the caravan, start helping in making the camp more comfortable for everyone, taking away poop and such.
I'll use prestidigitation to help clean stuff as well.
Yeah, so everyone is helping out.
Above game, you can also make things smell like flowers.
Oh, everything smells like just wonderful flowers.
So,
Onya doesn't understand my stove. I'll be back in like a minute.
Okay. Over to the hunting party.
Before we go, I just want to say to everyone who's staying at the camp from our group, please take care of my sister.
I will die before anything happens to your family members.
And Kasura slams her chest and like, family.
You guys are my family, so you better not die also.
I don't plan to.
Chuckles, just straight up chuckles. Kill me? Sure.
There ain't nothing killing Kazura, alright.
So yeah, a hunting party.
And they just hear him yell, "Who's ready for a show?"
And Kasura and Ursula is playing with some of the children, and Kasura is standing watch and looking out and trying to scout out some firewood.
Okay.
So, hunting party, what are you focusing on?
I'm focusing on food, whatever food I can find.
I imagine like deer and stuff.
You are not here, Schneevent.
Yeah, so animals, like smaller animals, maybe even like medium-sized animals, or if I find some like fruits, berries, vegetables, literally whatever I can find.
Okay.
I'll try to help keep an eye out for fruits and nuts and such, and I'm also gonna focus on small animals and try to teach Raijin how to hunt.
And what do you want Dovina to do?
Firewood.
Firewood. So she breaks off from you guys, so because it's gonna sound a little bit more. So she's staying a bit closer to camp, just in case, so she's not wandering too far. Okay, so both of you, survival or nature for finding. That is very decent rolls, both of you. Okay, there isn't much of fruits and berries because it's winter and it's freezing up here. But you do manage to find plenty of roots that are edible. And in the distance, you do see a few rabbits and a small herd of deer.
I try to go for the deers.
Stealth, please.
Yeah, I'll focus on the rabbits with.
Okay, stealth for yeah. You at this point you don't even have to roll stealth. Lol. Okay. Maggie, did you cast Pass Without a Trace?
Yes.
Okay, so add 10 to that.
So that's a 41 for me.
Yep.
21 for me then.
Okay, so the deer does not notice you, any of you. Not even not the rabbits also. Make attack rolls.
She's gonna set Raijin down, kneel down next to him, point at the rabbits, and whisper, "Chakros."
Can I do my
the
double
breath?
attack? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you can do your double. Okay, roll both hits. By the way, roll for the breath weapon.
The what?
No, for the Rasal.
Oh.
You both of this is basically happening at the exact same time.
Okay, for the attack roll, what do you want me to just roll a d20?
No, I need to roll for them. You need
Okay.
to roll damage.
Hold on.
I'm
Hold
the
on,
only
so-
one who rolled.
I know.
There's the breath weapons save is all it is.
Okay, so roll. You can basically roll a 2 As long as you don't roll a 1, you will manage to kill the rabbits. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So you managed to fell one deer and around fuck that. 5 rabbits. So it's a fairly decent haul.
And she's gonna pick
Guys.
Regin up and hug him tightly.
Is there still other deers nearby, or did they run off?
Every animal ran off now. You could attack with the disadvantage to see if you can fell another one.
I'll try, yeah.
Okay.
I'll also do a double attack, so I'll roll 4 times.
Okay. Well, you hit.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So 2 deers.
Nice.
1 medium size of a deer and 1 smaller size of a deer, but it is quite the haul you managed to get.
Awesome.
How were you bringing the deers back?
How heavy are they?
They're heavy. Deers are heavy.
In kilos.
Strength is my dump stat. I have a +0 modifier to it.
The rabbits are easy. They go easily down into a pack, or even tied to the side of a backpack.
What kind of deer is it, by the way?
I'm gonna say whitetail deer.
All right.
Yeah, those are big.
Those
Yeah.
are 150 pounds each.
In
So-
kilos.
68 kilos.
Thank you.
So 1 medium and 1 smaller.
How far away are we from camp?
You're about half an hour to an hour.
Give me a sec, I'll figure something out.
Like, sure, 1 you both can drag, but 2, it's gonna be hard. That's when we start rolling with disadvantage.
Maybe we should have brought Lemmy anyway.
Cut back to the camp. He's all this kind of sparkles and magic and stuff. Just having fun.
Exactly.
Because he has fly!
And then
Yeah.
cut back to them just dragging bloody carcasses.
Raiden riding on top of one.
Not helping at all.
And just slightly tearing into one of the rabbits. So, what's the plan, you guys?
I'm looking. Give me a sec.
It sounds like disadvantage rolls to me.
Shut up.
So, while you guys are figuring something out, back at the camp, do a performance check with advantage, please. So you will have to decide who is going to do the roll.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I imagine, right?
Okay, yeah, you do it.
Oh, he's AFK. Oh, he's AFK, so I'll do it. Oh, God.
Okay, so it is a spectacle. Sure, you have never really used your magic to put on a show, so it is a bit sloppy, but the children seems entertained. When Gunnar gets back, I will let him describe the theater.
Yeah, that's fine. It was his idea. I'm there to support him with all the magical.
Exactly. So, have you figured it out?
I have a really cool idea if you tell me that there is water nearby.
Make a perception with disadvantage. No,
I can
straight.
help her.
Okay, so with advantage. 12. There is not much water around here.
What does not much mean?
Like there might be some puddles from either rain or melting snow, but not much.
Well, is there like a big puddle somewhere?
With that roll, no.
Can I look again?
You were gonna freeze the water to make a sled, weren't you?
No, actually.
Okay. No. You both have been spending time looking and cannot continue rolling until you get the roll you want. Sorry.
No, I didn't mean that. I just meant like one extra hard look. Well, the idea was that I would use shape water, and I would shape like kind of like a carpet, just like a something to have the deers on, and then they would just move as the water moves towards the camp. So it kind of keeps them up with the water. Think like a fountain.
Yeah, but I don't think you can use shape water like that. But never mind. Doesn't really matter because there is not enough water around.
Oh well.
So have to think of something else.
It's dragging then. I guess I don't have other ideas, so we'll have to drag.
So 1 deer each. Roll
Yeah.
strength with disadvantage.
That was a crit. I rolled a crit.
Oh no.
Too bad.
You
Just
and your
straight strength.
Strength. Yeah, not save, baby. Normal strength.
Well, I can't roll normal strength differently.
Yes, you can. You just click on strength. There we go.
Even worse. Thank you.
You have -1 in strength.
Yes.
Okay. You
Have a hard time dragging the deers. Yes.
extremely hard time. Like it takes the better most of an hour before Kasura and Dovina comes and finds you guys to help you move it.
Hey, at least we got a good haul.
Yeah.
Yes, but you could have saved time and come and get one of us.
I honestly thought it was gonna take longer time if I did that.
Yeah, same.
Kasura takes the big one and just starts dragging it and takes the small one up on her shoulder. And just starts dragging it. Let's see how she will do.
And Ryzen scampers back up onto Rizal's shoulder for that.
She does it easily.
At least we know the performance now.
I would like to show Lumi as the dragon holding the dragon's eye. We sway around, I'll stab the air 9 times in a row, and the final piercing the dragon through its eye, playing as it would pierce the dragon's eye, not Lumi, of course. And telling the tale of how humble fighter from far away got into the precious situation after following some yelling to firebomb a floating castle. Oh, yeah, I love that.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries.
Girlfriend has diabetes, and she said food, and I make food.
That's fine. Yeah.
Understandable. Okay, I love that performance. So after some time, with the help of Dovina and Kazura, they they managed to bring in a very good haul of meat and roots.
Oh, so as everyone comes back, I'm sparkling because you know that the last part there about how I'm the best person.
Yeah.
Oh, so they come in and I'm just sparkles. I'm like, oh.
Rizal's gonna put Raijin back into his satchel before the children see him.
Fair enough. Most likely they will just think it's a smaller dragon again.
Yeah, and I do not want that to
Oh, it's a
happen.
baby.
I will not let little kids near him.
Because accidents can happen.
Yep. And
So-
children and little kids are dumb.
Yes. Oh, yes. I agree. So, after a little bit more time, everyone is helping dressing the animals and cooking it.
I have a
And-
mess kit, so we do have supplies.
Yeah, and this feeds all of you and the animals. For now, only for today, because you are a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean the mess kit doesn't have that much, but it helps.
Yeah,
a little.
no. But you grill most of it, and yeah. So you all go to bed with full bellies tonight.
Ugh. And I'm gonna think about where I can find an air elemental.
Oh yeah, the ring.
He's just thinking. Think.
Like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Are you speaking out loud or just thinking to yourself?
Oh, he probably says it out loud once in a while. Yeah, like air elementals.
Could we ask around the survivors if they ever seen like the air tingle in a weird way around here somewhere? Like,
I could mention it while we're eating. Like, anybody ever seen like an air elemental? There's this big cloudy thing. Yeah.
yeah, it's like a mini cyclone that sort of just appears and then disappears from thin air.
None of them has a clue what you're talking about, except for Dovina. But she's like, no, I haven't seen anyone around here.
Yeah. Shit. All right. It's important, but not that important. I was just. Yeah. Okay.
Anything else you guys would like to do?
Yeah. I know what they look like.
Not really. An air elemental here is basically see-through.
No. Close enough. It might.
No, they don't.
Oh my god.
But
I'm just
Oh
gonna
my
make sure the
God,
family members
stop.
are all right. Eternal air.
what did you say?
I want to just make sure all the family members don't look any worse. Make sure they have water. And...
Okay. There are some that has some cuts and bruises and some injuries, but overall, majority of them look okay. They look way better now that they have started to rest and eat.
All right. Yeah, I'm just making sure everybody's okay. The unconscious people are okay, and that's just all he does is walk around talking to people and try to cheer their spirits and offer alcohol to the adults.
The teenagers try to lift their hands for some alcohol, but their mothers just slap them at the back of their head.
Oh, okay.
To the teenager I sort of taught with a rapier. Could I try and teach him during the watch as well, if I have a watch?
If you want to have a watch, you can have a watch.
Yeah, I'll try and teach him again.
Okay.
And
Who
since
wants
we're
to meet a dragon? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Since we're such a large amount of people, could I persuade Katsura to have first watch with me?
Sure.
So I'll focus on teaching the teenager with the rapier, and she'll do the watching.
Sure. And is there anything more that anyone would like to do before you go into watches?
I'm good.
Do we still have the animal statue? The raven?
You do?
Let's use it to send a message to the castle. We'll use a animal messenger.
I don't remember who has it though.
I have it wrote down, so I assumed I
What
did.
do you say?
The raven figurine. I have it wrote down on my inventory here.
Yeah, I remember you got a figurine for somewhere. I don't know.
I just didn't know if I actually was the one that kept it or not. But I wrote it down. So.
I think I got it on a character like that died.
Oh, so I just okay. It is down near where I wrote that stuff, so that might be it then. So
I think it might be for my looted corpse that you got a figurine, because I remember taking one or getting one, but it's not on Gaston.
Well,
Then we should have two, because we found that when we fought the elder vampire.
yeah, the platinum or silver raven.
yeah, that's what I wrote down here.
The one figurine that you had, Gunda, that was just a normal figurine.
All right, cool. Yeah.
But I don't remember which one of you guys that have it.
Well, since I have
I think
raven,
Maggie
No.
does.
I do know that you guys have it though.
yeah, I know I have it wrote down. So
I wasn't the one who had it.
I guess I have it.
I thought
then.
you said that you were going to study it before.
Well, she might have studied it and then
Well,
gave
she
it back.
probably gave it back.
Yeah, I haven't kept it.
Okay.
Okay, let's say that Lumi has it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's in my loot pad. So, hey guys, why don't we send a message on to the castle?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Tell them that we need to make a detour.
Tell them that we're on our way to Mirabar with survivors from the place. Tiamat unfrozen, on our way back soon.
Yeah, you can only do 25 words.
Was that 25?
No, you can do a maximum of 25 words.
Yeah, I know. I was keeping it short. That
Okay,
was my
good.
message. Yeah.
Okay, after a few seconds, who are you sending it to?
The monk guy, since
Okay.
he's been the one that we've talked to the most.
Okay, he answers back.
It's animal messenger. It takes
yeah.
off and flies with the message.
You are correct. I thought it was just normal messenger. No, you are correct.
Yeah, I mean it should be animal messenger at least.
Yeah, you are correct. So it flies away. This little figurine of silver and platinum just sparkles and comes to life and gives a nod and flies away.
The way they know what's going on. That's all I wanted to do before the watches.
Okay. That could actually be a great place to end it.
Sure.
Okay.
If you guys...
I'm down for
I was gonna.
I'm down for another day of traveling through the mountains if you all wanna.
I'm down to do whatever you guys would like to do.
I can go more.
Okay.
Should
then
we
go
go
more.
for one more day of traveling?
Yeah, I think so.
I was wanting to do something before we started the watches.
That is fine. What would you like to do?
Well, Rizal, she's gonna approach both Lumicrous and Maggie and ask for them to go with her to the edge of the camp so she could talk to them privately.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, what? Right as the bird flies away.
She just gives them both a very, very serious look, but you can see that she's also shaken.
What is it?
Are you tired?
No. When I was scouting alone earlier, my uncle, he spoke to me through telepathy. And I was right. He's doing something very, very, very stupid.
Hey, should we let everyone else
He's-
know?
I don't want you to tell anyone else until later. I prefer only both of you know this. But he wanted to infiltrate the cult. He did all right.
What did he want to get out of it? Like, save the hostages on his own, or?
Oh, I'm trying to remember what we talked about, poem, and I
It's fine.
can't.
He didn't say exactly. He just said that he knew that something on this plane was going down that would have been really, really bad. He tried to find you. He couldn't find you. So he did the next best thing in his mind to infiltrate and try to stop or delay as best as he can.
He was trying to help delay the awakening of Tiamat because he knew he had a feeling that something was happening here, and he was right.
I've got 2 words for him.
And-
What the fuck?
I'm not done. He also came, as I suspected, he came looking for me. And he, as much as he dislikes my father, he agrees that we should find him. And he told me, look for signs of planar travel.
Look for signs of what?
Planar travel.
Out of character, what is that?
Basically, when an teleportation or an rift is opening
Yeah,
between,
plane shift.
yeah,
Ah, okay, cool.
basically what the ships that travels between the planes can do.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
That and Gith that are higher level can plane shift once
Yes.
a day.
Lumicrous's eyes are kind of cross-eyed for a moment, and he's like, "What?"
I'll explain it to you later.
How can we help you?
I don't think that. Are you guys wanting to go further, right? Like today, by the way.
Chaos and Lana, do you want to play more or do you want to stop?
Yeah, we can go a little bit more.
Yeah, so let's go for one more day of traveling.
Okay.
We
But,
can go for however more. I'm down for even like a very long session. I would just prefer a small break somewhere.
Okay, so we can take a 5 to 10 minutes break after Resol is done.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah.
It's okay. She looks at Maggie when she asks that question. She says, well, if you see something you believe is strange, just tell me.
Yeah, I will.
Thank you.
Of course, anything.
Yeah.
And thank you for telling us.
You're welcome. But remember, she just looks back toward the camp and then she just holds a finger to her lips.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything to anyone.
Like,
She turns her gaze to you, Lumicrous.
look, okay. Why didn't he? He could. It was just. We could have killed the guy. Why didn't he burn him or stab
I
him?
apologized for that.
Look, He was being an asshole.
Above game, yes, I did call you. I did refer to you as my idiot friend.
Like, he's an asshole. We could have killed that guy, and then nothing would have happened. I don't get it. He just walks away. He's like, I don't get it.
You don't have to get it. All you need to do is be quiet.
Yes, please, Limicris. I am counting on you to keep this silent until I'm ready to tell everyone else.
He just turns around and he's like, well, he should have helped me kill him. I was right there next to him. He could have just turned at him and stabbed him.
Oh,
But
he'll
now
be
the
silent. He's just
fucking
annoyed
thing's
at you.
awake. And it's that guy's fault for not helping me.
Lumicris Esterlin.
Hey, not my full name.
She's just she's just giving you a very, very stern look.
Just saying, we could have stopped him. That's all. That's it.
Even so, I'm sure he had his reasons, but I can at least rest easy knowing that he should be able to help us when the time is right. At least I hope so. As long as he doesn't do anything stupid and get himself killed.
Say the same about all of us. Fine. I'm not going to say nothing.
Thank you. And she smiles at you a little.
I mean to burn him.
I know.
It's a big boom. Anyway. He just walks away. Sorry.
Resolve, she just looks at Maggie and rolls her eyes.
Anything more before we go to a break?
And that's a good place for that
Okay.
to stop.
Then we are taking a 5 to 10 minutes break. Because I need to find something to snack on.
Of course you do, fatty.
Oh, fuck you, fatty.
Actually, no, I'm under 100 again, so fuck you.
Hey, I do not know how much I am, but fuck you too.
Children, don't make me turn this campaign around.
See you in a bit, guys.
Alright, bye.
Okay. All right, guys. Quick break. I'll throw interlude on. Here we go. Kitty cats. Let's see here. Let's we can throw on like some music, right? Let's see here. What is this? What is this? What is this right here? Here we go. This is Twitch safe music, it says. So if I get in trouble, it's their fault. It's all their fault. Here it comes.
in character and out of character.
Cool. That's a
Awesome,
good
I
idea.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to know out of character knowledge.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the same for me too.
So, Gaston, performance for teaching the young Padawan rapier moves.
Can I persuade you to have anything other than a wisdom or charisma check?
Sure.
Could I just go straight to Dex?
Yes. You're a good teacher.
I have -6 on the performance.
He's starting to pick up more and more.
All right, cool. And Kasura is keeping watch, so I think she goes for the perception.
That is correct. With that roll, she doesn't see much.
I'm also gonna tell the teenager. What's his name, by the way? Yeah, but by the way, I've been teaching you for a little bit, and I've showed you the Eye of a Dragon. What's your name?
The Eye of the Dragon. His name is... Fuck it, Kevin.
I don't want to teach anyone named Kevin.
Fuck you, his name is Kevin.
What about Kev?
Well,
Sure.
His name
Apologies to all the Kevins of the world.
his name is Kevin. Right. Kevin, by the way, if you grow up, be strong enough, you might be able to become something like me and be proficient with a rapier. But what you really want to do is aspire to be something like Lumicrous, because he's really powerful.
Make a persuasion with disadvantage. Because you laid that out there really badly.
And it makes no sense because Lumicrous is a caster.
Yeah, but
I'm
I look up to Lumicrous, and I want to be like him, but I'm a fighter and non-medical.
Fair enough. So, okay. He's a teenager, like starting, just hitting puberty.
Yeah, but you should really look into the arcane arts, and the arcane arts and a sword, that will make you awesome.
He has no clue what you're talking about, but he says, okay, I will.
Well, you saw how Lumicrous created a bonfire out of nothing? That's the arcane arts. That's awesome.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was, because Lumicrous is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired now, so I'm gonna head to bed. And good night, Kevin.
Good night, Gaston.
Yeah, I'm done.
That was so awkward. Not from your side, Gunda, but I was... Yeah.
Kids.
Yeah, why does your teenager voice sound like a 55-year-old?
Because fuck you, that's why. I don't do teenagers. Shut up, Gunda.
Well, that's a good thing, ain't it?
Well, it isn't. No.
Shut up. Who took second watch?
Who took first watch?
He did, or Kazura did. I mean.
Sure, I did. I'll take the second one.
Okay.
I'll take third.
Can I take third?
Okay, fine.
Okay. Anything you would like to do during your watch, Maggie?
Just look around, keep watch, and hang out with Aiden.
Okay.
Lol.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in what's have transpired during the last few days. Like, it's a lot. So you don't notice anything, and it seems to be going fairly quietly.
Well, that's
Okay. Well, there is not much that I want to do during my watch, so
Okay. Lumicris.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna make sure everybody's comfortable if they're awake or whatever, and take a step outside the cave to watch, and then he's thinking.
Majority are sleeping.
I
Maybe
figured so.
maybe
Yeah.
not peacefully, but they're just sleeping.
You know, check the family members, make sure they're still breathing and not, you know, just dead.
Make on medicine check. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, oh shit.
Now they are breathing as before. They are breathing better now that you have given them some treatment with potions and such,
Mm-hmm.
but they're still unconscious.
I thought so, but yeah. He's gonna walk outside then and just look around and start thinking, what an asshole. Like he's holding his finger to his mind. He's like, I wonder if he can hear me. Oh. You motherfucker. Why didn't you, you know, stab a bitch? He's thinking really hard trying to send the message.
Do you have the spell message?
No, he doesn't. And other than that, I'm gonna perception.
What is your AC?
20?
Okay. You hear a clink directly beside you. You see the young Kevin with Gaston's rapier practicing against a wall, and it went out of his hand.
Wait,
Oh,
he has
can-
my
can-
rapier?
Can I
You
try and
never took
catch
it
it?
back.
No, I was showing him how to use it.
Well, maybe he's a little shit and he took it from you while you were
Yeah,
sleeping.
probably.
Could be that too.
He's up practicing at 4 in the morning? Good
Yeah.
for him!
Yes, you can take it. It's right beside you.
You shouldn't attack a wall with it. That's use a bush or something.
But I don't want to hurt. Well, a bush. Do you see many bushes here?
I'm just saying, like, don't use it on rocks. You're gonna break it.
Gaston said you were smart.
What? He did? Oh my god. What? So what did he tell you? That it's good to stab rocks with a sword?
He didn't say anything about that. He just showed me how to do the moves.
I mean, like this. I'm gonna try and do little moves with little
Dexterity, please.
Yes.
Oh shit! With a flourish. Beautiful flourish.
Oh shit! Hold on, someone's at the door.
Okay, then I can eat.
All right, sorry. There's the mail.
Fucking Jehovah's.
I wish. They're fun to mess with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to add a little bit of magic if I can to it, just like a little flame or whatever.
Yeah, like a nice flourish, and at the end when you swish it, a small flame trickles across the very tip of it, and he is flabbergasted. He is just looking at you with awe.
Ah, see?
That you are powerful.
Oh, you're damn right. So yeah. Don't just think about using a sword.
Don't tell Gaston that I took his rapier.
As long as you tell everybody that I'm awesome.
Wait. Kevin doesn't have to roll persuasion.
He was asking. And if Sneven says no, then he will start rolling persuasion.
And it's like, well, if you tell everyone that I'm awesome and really powerful.
But that is true. Yes, I
but
will.
But not everybody knows it, though.
Well, I will spread the word of the almighty Lumicris. And so, the cult of Lumicris has been formed.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah, put this.
Members
this
one.
back. Yeah. Hold on, let me write it down. All right, now put the damn sword back where you got it for now.
And he runs over. Not being even careful, just puts it down next to Gaston.
Yeah,
and
he'll never
Gaston
notice.
takes it and cradles it like it's his beautiful woman.
Ah. Excalibur face. All right, I'm gonna do my watch now.
Perception. You notice that the environment is awfully quiet. It gives you a bad feeling. But you don't see anything around. But there are no animal sounds or anything. The rest of the watch goes on uneventful. But you still have that weird feeling that something is off.
Can I cast like detect magic?
Sure.
Then I'm gonna walk a little further from the cave and look around.
You don't see much. You see some glimmer here and there, which turns out to be some of the glacier being pushed up against the spine of the world. But nothing magical except that.
All right.
You know what? Roll an investigation.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
But he's not very smart, okay? All right, well, when it gets close to time, I'll wake everyone up.
Okay, give me just a few minutes so I can finish eating my bowl.
That's fine.
Wait, you're eating a bull?
A bowl?
Yeah, a bull.
Go fuck yourself, Gunda.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean I'm not a red dragonborn? I'm fire. I'm just white. I've got red dragon blood. Red ones go faster.
Okay.
Do you think it would work though? Like if everybody just believed in me more than the dragon cult?
Could be.
Dude, I now want to start a cult. So
Gods are a
God, no,
very,
please don't.
very weird thing in D&D.
Yeah, we
Huh.
do not need you becoming a god, Lumicrous.
too late. I done started it. I'm gonna tell all the children now. Believe in me. I will be your savior.
You gotta tell them to clap their hands.
That's how Fae work, right?
Tieflings are purple, therefore stealthy. Sure.
That makes sense. I love the orcs. They're funny.
So you wake everyone up?
Yeah.
Okay. Lumicris wakes everyone up. It's very early morning.
I do want to mention about how there's been no animal sounds. No animals.
No animals, not even the wyvern, griffin, dragon.
No, the just when I was outside, I walked around like couldn't hear anything.
All right. I got a panic look in my eye and like, Griff is gone.
I forgot to clarify.
Oh, so Griff's still here.
He's behind you. Yes.
I turn around and I see him there. Just cradling Lumicris' sister, still draping my cape.
No,
No, he was with the dragons again.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
Hey, heart attack.
Like, that would be pretty shitty of me if I would say the whole caravan disappeared with your mounts during the night.
Yeah, well, at least give us an air elemental if you're gonna do that.
I'd be like, well, guys, I failed my perception checks. Everybody's gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna gently wake up Griff, like, Griff, wake up, it's morning time. And then I'm gonna head over to Maggie and try to beg for a ration. Maggie, may I please have a ration to share between me, Griff, and Kevin? Kevin is this awesome kid I found. He's so much fun to hang around with.
Yeah, of
You
course.
found?
Here you go.
Well, we did find him. So can I please have a ration to share with those two?
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you. And I'll wake up Kevin and give him like half a ration, and I'll give the Griff the rest of the ration. I'll just have water for breakfast.
Kassura will take her rations and distribute them throughout everyone. So that's 15 down.
I'll feed Jerry, and I'll forego mine. Do we need any more rations for people?
And I want to think that Kevin is good, and he shares a bit with his mother.
Okay.
I wink at Kevin and give him a thumbs up.
He just smiles happily.
Kevin, cult leader.
I swear to God. Chat Stevens, stop.
Oh no.
So, what's the plan? How were you pushing this forward after you guys have eaten?
The same as we were. Letting people ride the mounts whenever they get too tired, and imagine the same setup. Ranger and Rogue up front, and
Okay.
unless everybody else has a different idea.
No, good with that.
I'm down for following Ludicrous whatever he does.
Yeah, I'll scout again if needed.
Okay, so technically 2 in the Lumicris cult.
No, I'm bringing. It's
yeah.
me. Well, I don't know if it's a cult, but I just think it's awesome and I believe in him.
Yeah, I mean,
so-
it's not a technical cult.
It's not a cult yet. It's a following.
There you go, the following. Yeah.
And I bring up Kevin with me to the front because I think he's sufficient enough to take care of himself a bit, and I'll walk with him and Lumicrous.
Great, put a 13-year-old in the front.
No, not front. He's walking behind me and Lumicrous,
Okay,
Yeah.
but he's walking with us.
okay.
I
you
got
know-
the squishy sorcerers in the front.
Well, Maggie and Resolve's further up front. I'm kind of like 3/4.
The dwarf is also in front with Maggie, and Kasura and Ursula is in the back.
Yeah. And you know what? I'd be up front. I don't care. I ain't scared.
Well, I'm gonna do my thing.
Stealth? Stealth me, baby.
One more time.
Free Britney.
Leave her alone.
She disappears into the ether again.
Bye.
Every time it's like, hey, Resolve. Like Batman.
Except my
So-
parents are alive.
Yes. What you know of? Ha ha ha. No, I'm kidding. I would not do that without consulting you first.
Thank you. Her mom's safe though. She's back on limbo.
Quote unquote safe.
I swear to.
I'm just saying because it's limbo. Anyway.
So, I would
Yeah, they
like
just had to call it that.
Rasol, perception, and Maggie, survival or nature with advantage. Thank God for that advantage.
Yep.
What is with roll 20 and 25s today? Holy crap.
It's generous when it's an RP session.
Yeah. That's like the fourth 25 I've done.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we haven't had a single crit. We had a couple of critical failures, so.
Like that one.
I haven't been counting how many there were.
Several.
So, as yesterday, easy enough managed to avoid danger and lead the caravan, which is a really hard thing to do, to lead a caravan through a mountain spine. And it's gonna take a few days to get through the mountain.
As we're walking through the mountains, are there any women and children? They're in rags, you said.
They are in rags, yes.
Could I do an animal handling check to see if Griff could hold out his wing and try to warm people? As they go, like warm some of them, then they walk out, and then warm some of them again, so no one gets like frostbite from just walking.
Sure, do an animal handling.
Never mind.
He is not cooperating.
Well, he's still carrying Lumicris' sister, right?
Yes, and a lot of packs.
Yeah, since I
He probably
forgot.
can't even move his wings, the poor thing.
Since I forgot last night, I'm just gonna ask Lumicris, Lumi, could you melt up some water so we can feed the family members? Because I think we forgot last night.
No, you guys did it
I
last
took
night.
care of it.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
I made sure to double check that they had water.
All right, cool.
So yes. But you come to a point where there is a path that looks traveled and one that looks less traveled. One that is leading into the mountain and one that is leading above, if that makes sense.
Do I know which one is better?
No, you have never traveled here before.
It's basically the high road and the low road.
One could be faster, and one could be safer. You do not know.
We seem to come to an impasse.
I would like to go up on Aiden. Not too far up, just like up enough so that I can see both paths and see where they might lead to and how they look.
You cannot, because
I cannot.
Aiden is very encumbered with family members and packs.
Okay.
He's still a very young dragon.
Would you like to fly without Aiden?
Do you want a polymorph?
I can turn into a bird.
Sure. I'm down to fly on an eagle.
The eagles are coming.
Ah, you fool.
I secretly summoned you by speaking to a firefly.
A moon
I thought it was a
moth.
moth.
Yeah, moth, sorry.
Moon
Jinx.
moth.
English.
That's okay. Everybody knew what you meant.
Yes. I had the scene in my head, I just couldn't say the proper word.
So Gandalf knows Animal Messenger.
Yeah.
He can speak with animals,
he
yes.
does, yeah. I'm a big old birdie then.
So you jump up, you fly up.
I wink at Kevin.
Kevin is just still in awe. And you can hear a soft wow.
Seeing
was
an
just
eagle
gonna
wink
do
is
it.
the weirdest thing, I bet.
Sorry.
I said seeing an eagle wink is probably the weirdest thing.
Yeah, I was just gonna say to Kevin, like, did you see that how Lumicrous turned into an eagle? Because out of nowhere, he's so good and powerful. And because I don't know why he went up in the air, I'm gonna ask Rasal and Dovina. There's like 2 tracks here. Where should we go?
Dovina speaks up directly. Like, well, this traveled road is where the caravans, when we get trade, goes most of the time. It's the safest one, but it takes longer. That way, we will go inside the mountain. It is faster, but it's kind of dangerous. While Maggie and Lumicrous is up in the air, make an investigation check for me.
You too?
18. Yeah, you too. Use eagle form.
I was gonna say
Oh.
you should use the eagle stats.
Quick out of character question, and out of player question completely. If I would have time this year, when Pumpkin goes to Sweden, to set up a Lord of the Rings or Middle Earth related campaign, would you be interested, any of you?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I am. And
Yeah.
also, I've told Paul that if it just brings the PDFs and whatever, he can play on my computer and host, and I can play on the laptop.
Oh, I'm gonna borrow Bubu Fufu's PC.
Yeah, but I just meant for DnD if he's not in here. But yeah, we'll probably be able to continue D&D even though he's away.
Yes.
Wait.
Well, yeah, like Pumpkin will be able to be a player, but not
No,
a DM.
he can host from my computer if he wants to.
Yes, but okay, but I'm gonna borrow a PC that he will bring to my apartment in Sweden.
Yeah, all right.
So that is taken care of. But I would love to be a player nonetheless.
Oh, that'd be
I got a couple of one shots that I could play as well because I've been thinking about a couple of them.
Awesome.
I'm in.
For the Middle Earth? Yeah. Chaos?
I'll think about it.
Sounds good.
Don't worry, I'll get her to play.
I'm not really a fan of Lord of the Rings, no offense.
No, that's fine. To each their own.
I mean,
so-
I think it's neat, but it's just not my thing.
So,
You're more of a Dragonlance girl, are you?
Not really, no, actually. I do like it, but it's also, I prefer Forgotten Realms.
Okay.
Except for a certain author who shall not be named, but his stuff sucks.
the giant eagles suck at investigation. They have a
Yes,
minus
but-
1.
Yes, but you do have keen senses, right?
That's advantage on perception checks.
Ah, not investigation.
Yeah.
Okay. What you can see from this angle is that, yes, the travel path leads over the mountain, not inside of it. It looks like the path most travel, so it should be safer. But the other one that is less traveled goes inside the mountain. And more than that, you do not know.
BRB.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so we don't know much essentially, other than what you said. So one is less traveled, one is not.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll land whenever she's ready.
I I tell him to land, and I also scratch him on the head just for fun.
Ah!
And you land.
All right. I'm gonna stay as a bird for a little bit,
Okay.
as people, as she relays, and I guess we are told about what Dovina said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, which way then? She says.
Oh shit! I stopped being a bird.
I'm honestly not sure. On one side, the less traveled path might be safer from, well, enemies and such that we don't want to meet because there is a lot of us. On the other hand, the more traveled path might be easier to go through because there is a lot of us. So I don't know, like how many different traps or what kind of, I don't know what the less traveled path is gonna look like, and it might be a hassle for the survivors because they don't have a lot of strength for traveling. So I'm actually really not sure what to do.
Well, seeing as most of the people here seem to be human, going inside a dark cave. What?
No, I'm gonna go with whatever Resal and Lumicris says because they seem to be the smart ones here.
You're really trying to offend everyone.
Yeah, I just look at him like with just give him a stare, like, okay.
I hold my hand up. It's all right. It's all right. It looks safer out here, guys, but I don't know how long that's gonna take. Are we in a super hurry?
I think we're in a hurry because the people here, we don't have a lot of food. We went out hunting, but water and everything is a spare supply.
Well, not just that. We need to get to the castle. Like, we have our own mission to continue.
Yeah, and we can't care for these people all the way.
Damn it. We go into the cave.
I also vote we go into the cave because then Ludacris can show off more of his fire magic.
Now, I want to warn everyone that's here, the other people. It might be dangerous, but we are low on food. Don't have a lot of water.
So we are going on the less traveled one?
I think we should. If we know that leads out of the mountains and is quicker.
I mean, Dovina here said it leads out of the mountain. That's right.
Yes, it is the fastest one. Like,
Yeah, let's...
I've only traveled it once or twice, but it cuts one day off to travel.
Does it have a lot of like traps, like a lot of inconvenient?
It's as dangerous as it's as dangerous as caves come, like naturally, but it's more that the frost spiders and trolls usually make it their home. And one person, it's easy to sneak, but this many, it's gonna be hard.
Dovina, you're talking about spiders and trolls when we have slayed a fucking dragon. It's gonna be a joke. It's gonna be a cakewalk. Of course we're gonna go through there.
She just looks in disbelief at Gaston.
At what part? The dragon? We killed a dragon. A couple dragons.
Oh,
really.
you weren't joking about that?
No, he was correct,
look at
as
this eye.
arrogant as he may have sounded.
Well, that eye can be from anything.
You call me a liar?
Are you calling all of us liars in a collective because we've actually killed dragons? Dovina?
Well, I'm not calling you a truther. Bonus points for who can name that movie.
Definitely not me.
Let me Google it and get a karma point.
I watch way too much stuff to remember that.
Okay. Well,
Who out of us has dragon scales or anything to prove we killed the dragon? Not that we really need to prove anything.
Listen.
We gave them to you for arrows.
Yes, you did.
Regardless of what.
I take out a few dragon scales.
and she is wide-eyed at that. Yeah, then we most likely will be safest with you guys. Holy shit.
But also, we should ask the folk in the back how they're feeling about venturing into here. Because if they're running scared and skittish, then we can't go here. Because they will draw too much attention, I think.
There's also another problem.
Yes? And that problem is?
Humans don't have dark vision, right?
No, I can't see in the dark. I can see like 15 feet maybe if I was squinting my eyes.
I hold up my hand and like fire. Like, it's all right.
Light has a chance of attracting dangerous things, you know.
Yeah, but so does 15 people moving in the dark without light.
I think, or let's see. Is anyone here scared of the dark?
All the children.
Even Kevin?
Kevin is on his way to put up his hand, but then looks over to you and then just put it down again.
I nod to him and give him a thumbs up. Good man.
How many people are there in the group?
It is 13 without you guys.
Okay, if 13 of them plus us would walk as a group, would that all in all be 30 feet length from the first person to the last person?
You can definitely squish yourself together, yes.
Then
It's gonna be a little bit harder with the mounts. It is possible, but it is gonna be a bit harder.
well, as long as we manage to do that, then I can cast Pass Without Trace on all of us, and we can have our torches on.
Davina, are there any like cliffs or anything inside the caverns, or is it just like a big one opening? You've been traversing here before.
Yes, once or twice. There are gonna be times where we need to hug walls, and because it is very far fall.
Lumicris, on how many people can you, or what distance can you cast invisibility?
Ugh, Not this many people. Like maybe 5 people at most.
Davina, is it possible to mount up and fly in here? Like, how high is it?
Some places it is pretty deep and high, that's for sure. So you could probably, if you're careful, fly to some extent, yes.
All right, Rizal, Maggie, Lumi, we might be able to do this if we are really careful and hug the walls and don't make a lot of noise. And when we can, we should probably scout ahead. Rizal, you're good at night, right? Could you take Jerry and scout ahead if it's possible inside the mountain?
He's too encumbered.
No, but I can I can drag his stuff on the ground while you mount up.
Dragging his stuff on the ground would make noise.
Not that much if you move slowly.
I can make her fly.
Yeah, you can.
You want to fly? But it was without me. It's by yourself.
That's fine. As long as we don't have to run the risk of slowing down getting back.
I just want everyone to be safe. That's my main concern. I'm sorry if I'm holding holding all of you up.
No, you're right. The only reason
I'm
we're going in
loving
here
this.
is, you know what? Let's pull a scroll out. Like I have a scroll of fly, okay? So she can fly.
Yeah.
She can fly around ahead of us.
But
if needs be.
I turn to Davina again. How long is the mountain, like the dungeon, cavernous path? How many days?
Oh, it's gonna be 2 days inside of the cavern.
Do we want to spend the extra day because I think Tiamat is still arising? But I know time is of the essence, but I just want people to be safe.
Well, we kind of need to think fast, I think. We don't have enough rations to cover everyone. I think we can figure this out.
How many more days on the safe path?
3.
That would take 3 days before we reach the other side of the spine.
Now that I think about it, there ain't gonna be any food in there.
I can go another 6 days without food. I just need water. I'm good.
I think we're out of rations, are we not?
We didn't.
Yeah.
Didn't they go out hunting?
Yeah, but that fed everybody for a night. I think we're actually gonna have to take the pass outside because I don't think there's gonna be much hunting inside. I just thought about that.
You can eat spider.
Wait.
You guys want to eat spider? Man, this silence is deafening.
There's the problem of killing the spiders first.
I could eat
I can do
spider.
that.
Oh, well, it's up to you, Rathol and Chris, because you're the brains of the party. I'm gonna follow you.
Do some more RP. I'm gonna fetch something to drink.
Well, regardless of which path we choose, I can cast Pass Without Traits on the group, that's for sure. But
The entire group, even with the mounts? Like, we're a long party, and if there comes a cliff that we have to hug the wall, we're gonna be like 90 feet of people and mounts. And how are the mounts gonna transverse the cliffs? They can't fly. They're strapped down.
How are they going to take to being trapped inside underground?
All right,
basically,
I get it. We're gonna not go in the cave, okay? Look, I just wanted to go in there. I'm to save time.
No. I want to go in there too, because then we can show off your awesomeness more, Lumi, because you can lead us, this party astray, and lead us with your light. And that would be awesome. But I think for the sake of the people here, we need to go over.
Yeah, as much as I would like to eat some spiders.
there was also mention of trolls. I don't know what that is, but it sounds dangerous, and I don't want to meet one.
Oh, the crazy thing about trolls is they regenerate their body parts.
Oh, infinite supply of food, you mean?
Yeah, that's another reason why I was wanting to go in there. Like, you cut off the arm, you just cut off all their arms.
Because I was just gonna look at Maggie, give a sidelong glance to Maggie, and roll her eyes.
You cut off all their arms, okay? And their leg, the legs and stuff. And then you put a thing on their mouth, and then their arms and legs will grow back, and you cut them off. And then
do they grow instant? Do they grow back instantly?
It's a slower process, but not too slow that we wouldn't at least have some kind of meat there.
It would take like an hour, basically.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to, I could act as prey, just go into the cavern and keep everyone a safe distance, and then capture the troll.
Yeah, but we don't know if it's one troll or a gazillion of trolls in there.
Like Troll City.
Well, it's gotta be trolls that are, well, Davina, what kind of trolls are there in the mountains?
Frost trolls and rock trolls.
Yeah,
Mountain
but
trolls.
I know frost trolls because they should be afraid of fire, shouldn't they? Because they're frost and fire.
Well, in my knowledge, all trolls don't like fire.
Yeah, we have Lumicris. So I can act prey, we can capture a troll, and he can scare them off.
You can't eat troll.
Why not?
Because you just can't.
They're humanoids.
It's weird and probably toxic. I have never tried, but no, it doesn't seem appealing.
Do trolls speak? Do they have a language?
A dwarf is telling us not to eat troll. I think we shouldn't eat troll.
All right, we're not going in the cave. We're going outside. My opinion, over the pass. We don't have much time. We've been arguing for about a while now.
Considering we don't have much rations and we don't know if we would find any in the cave, plus there is troll danger, I do agree that we should take the safer side and hunt while we move.
Yeah. I mean, I know Kev over here, he could probably handle some of it, but I'm not sure about everyone else, so. All right, guys, we're going to stay above ground. It was worth the shot. Sorry for your guys' break is over.
You can hear sighs of relief from a lot of people.
Speak up if you have a problem. I'm not going to bite your head off.
No, lead on. We will follow. And thank you all again. You hear some people saying, yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm. He straightens up a little bit. Pops his collar and just starts walking.
So you take the path above ground.
Yeah. Unless
Okay.
people was arguing with me, I don't know. He's still walking now.
And Lumicris is over the hill.
Do 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 do.
And you notice that you're alone, Lumicris.
Guys?
Guys?
Hmm?
I had to run AFK, sorry.
Lumicris is like walking over down the hill, like walking away.
I follow with people.
Yeah, I'm gonna go scout ahead.
Okay.
I would have kept walking too.
Yeah. And Resol disappears into the ether again. So, as time go by, you follow the more traveled road. You come to a bigger clearing where you can see evidence of old used fires, campfires, and that has been made room for people to take rests and breaks here.
Do we see any signs of combat?
Make an investigation. Nope.
What are you looking for there, buddy?
This place, no, I was just looking for, like, they were talking about trolls and spiders, but I don't see any signs of them ever being here, so this should be safe.
That's good then. Anybody leave any food or anything?
What do you say?
Anybody leave any food or anything?
I'm good, but I think we should divide it up between the common folk.
Just let us know when you guys get hungry.
If you decide to take rest here, then you would need to go and hunt for food.
People.
What time is it in the day? Sorry.
It's starting to become dawn. No, dusk.
Now we can
Dusk.
keep going.
Yeah, we can keep going until like 10 p.m.-ish, midnight, I think. How are you feeling about that, guys? I'm referring to the group of survivors.
They look exhausted. They're not used to traveling like you guys.
Do you want to rest?
If it's not too much of a bother.
Of course not. You have to tell us. You have to understand, we are very much used to pushing it through and traveling for a long period of time, so you have to tell us how you feel and when you need a break, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Of course.
As a spokesperson of the people here, because I am human, you are human, we need all of you to not eat tonight. We can eat tomorrow, we can't eat tonight. I'm very sorry for this.
It's okay. We can survive.
Yeah, if you want to make it to Mirabar, we can eat tomorrow, we can't eat tonight. There's still, Lumicris over there can make snow into water, and we can make fires and make everyone as comfortable as possible, but we cannot eat tonight.
I wave
Okay.
with the teeth showing.
Okay.
Roselle's just gonna pop up next to Lumicrous.
No, Jesus.
How many children are there?
1, 2, 3,
4,
Four.
5,
5,
6, 7.
6, 7. God told me 7.
The children can have some food, I guess. Like, I would just ask questioningly to Lumicrous. The children can have some food, but
I have 6 rations, but that'll leave one child out.
Well, there are 3 children that are infants that are still nursing.
No, well, there you go. Feed the children, the 4
Yeah.
or however many.
The older children. Roselle's gonna
how many were nursing?
3.
3. Also, the 3 children can be fed. The others one. Maybe the mothers, since they're nursing, they can have the rations that would have went to the children.
I'm gonna go over to Maggie again and beg for rations.
Yeah, I have 6 total.
Maggie, can I
Yeah.
please have a ration to hand out between the mothers who are nursing?
Of course. Let me see how much I have. I will give you. Where's my rations? I will give you 5.
No. I need maximum 3.
Then 3 it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
But if you need more, if they want more, tell me, okay?
Yeah. And I'm gonna hand out all the nuts and dried wheat and stuff like bread to the mothers. I'm gonna hand the jerky out along the mounts, and I'm gonna hand out whatever's left to Kevin.
Okay. Kevin declines.
All right, then I'm gonna hand him it and tell him who he wants to give it to.
He starts giving it to to the elderly
children.
people. Yeah, the other children.
While he's handing out the food, I'm making water to give to the unconscious people.
Rasol, do you see any pine trees around here?
I think she has a cat on her.
I don't know. Do we see pine trees around here?
It's starting to become more and more dense with forest, yeah. So not dense, but there are some pine trees, yes.
Could you maybe like you and me, Rasol, go out there and make some like get some pine and get some pine cones and make some pine cone tea. It's something different than water.
Sure.
And that might cheer up the perception of people and how they are.
Pine needle tea is actually very tasty.
Yeah, I had that in my homeland.
Is it pine cone or pine needle?
Pine needle.
Pine needle.
You can eat the pine cone.
Yeah, but I want pine needle tea, like something other than water, just to keep spirits up.
Well, I have some spirits.
Oh yeah, you have your endless flask.
Not for the children, Lumicrous.
It'll put hair on their chest.
No, I don't think their mothers would be happy.
All right. I I asked the mothers, anybody want to drink? It's alcohol.
They decline for now. Maybe when we have the fire going.
Click my snap my fingers. Fire's going. Sorry.
No, you first.
Snap my fingers and the fire starts. All right, there you go.
How is Dovina for? Is she happy and safe and everything?
She is keeping most of her time when she's not helping Maggie. She is keeping a lookout So she's a bit on edge, if that makes sense.
I just shout, raise my voice a bit, like, Lumi, Davina might want some. And I point towards her.
I hold it up. Eh?
Toss it, big man.
The. Does she catch?
There we go. 15. Yes, she catches it. And she takes a really deep swigs, caps it off, cheers, and tosses it back.
What?
You need to beat 11.
On a dexterity check?
Yes.
Otherwise, you kill an infant.
You got it.
I just opened my pocket and it goes right in.
Exactly. Like a magic trick.
Yeah.
See? Magic.
Magic.
Guess I'll go look for pine cones.
Yeah, and taking up every a fallen twig of tree we can. So especially the dried pine cones, pine needles are really good for making tea. So I think at least.
Nope. Well, Davina perks up and says, "No, it needs to be the green ones."
Oh, all right. Yeah. So we'll go out getting pine cones and pine needles.
I am way too invested in this. I'm sorry that I'm speaking out of turn.
No,
That's fine.
Same here.
All right, I'll start setting up the camp, I guess.
Okay, Lumicris survival. Not advantage because you don't have anyone helping you at the moment. Well, the ladies are helping you. $14. It takes a while, but considering that you don't have any tents and such, you just basically try to melt away as much snow as possible to pile a bunch of pine branches to sit on to insulate a bit from the cold ground.
Okay.
And of course, to start a fire.
Yes.
Gaston and Rezal. Perception or nature? Or no, survival or nature. There we go.
I'm gonna roll survival.
Same.
Fuck.
Okay. Something is really on your mind, Gaston. So you don't really pick up much. You do find some pine cones and pine needles that look fresh enough. However, you, Chaos, you come across chickens. But as soon as you happen upon them, they scatter. But there are eggs.
Look at all those chickens.
All in all, there are around 20 eggs.
Yeah, I'm gonna gather those.
Easy enough.
I think it's hilarious that the extra planner party member is the one getting all the good rolls for this stuff.
Or I just
Like,
walk around
this
like, oh, what's that?
This looks edible.
No, snow hen are a thing, or snow chickens.
Oh yeah. They are on a whiskey bottle too.
Yeah, like they have in Iceland, they have chickens that survive outside year round.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
I just don't know the English name for them.
Snow hen.
Järpar.
Badass.
Badass. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Tasty.
Tasty. That is a word too. So you all gather around and you start the fire. You start brewing tea, and it smells delicious. It smells and it tastes very herbal, but it does give some energy, and it the ones that has been coughing, it soothes the coughing, and people are happy with the eggs.
Oh boy.
But some of them take their egg that has been cooked and are saving it for tomorrow morning.
But Chris is not that smart and he eats it.
So, is there anything you would like to do before the night?
Yeah, I'm gonna feed Raijin.
Of course.
I'm just linking what we in Sweden call snow hens.
Can't see anything.
Oh, ptarmigans!
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, they actually live in like they like the Arctic Circle, but they're chicken-like, not chickens.
Yeah, I just didn't know the English word for it.
I couldn't remember it.
No, I googled because I got really interested. So yeah, those.
They are tasty too, like really tasty. But they are starting to become endangered.
Yeah, same like puffin.
Yes.
Ah, that's too bad. That stinks.
So
I'm gonna go another night without food.
okay.
Do you want a constitution check for like stomach cramps or anything like that? But
Yes, I would like that. You're fine. You start feeling it a little bit, but you've had worse.
I'm gonna have some water, and then I'm gonna ask Lumicris if we could have a swig of his flask just to ease the pain of hunger a little bit.
Oh
That
yeah.
is just gonna make it worse.
No, not to get drunk. Just enough alcohol to ease the pain, not to get drunk.
Drink the pain away. Drink
Yeah.
the pain away.
Oh, it's Fuck the Pain Away by Peaches.
I know. I just switched the word.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but I'm
Now,
just
children.
Great.
So, go ahead. Drink it. What? Drink away.
So, I'm gonna say we cut it here.
Sure.
Here is a perfect place to cut it, because now I can focus more on this side than thinking of what would happen underneath the mountain.
Yeah.
So basically, that I didn't have to make two.
And I was gonna vote against going into the mines of Moria. Thank you very much.
Oh, shush.
I was against it too because people.
Well, yeah.
I swear, if there was a Balar in there.
Oh no, I don't want to die. I'm the magic guy.
Lumicris, fly, you fool.
Exactly. Wait, I can fly. See ya.
Lumicris says, "Fly, you fool!" Pulls an eagle and fucks off.
Yes. Oh gosh. This was one more of the fun sessions that I've
It's
had.
really
Yes.
RP heavy, but I'm sorry if I took too much space as usual. But I had fun.
No, you didn't.
No, you
No,
didn't.
you didn't.
I always worry that I do.
None of you did.
Yay.
At least in my opinion.
Well, that's good.
Yay!
Woo.
But
All right, guys. I'll see you later.